I'll turn myself off.
Yeah, everyone mute.
Cool.
I did my first, went to another yoga class on Zoom earlier today, and it's so weird. I'm so impressed that everyone's coming and doing it, because it is like, and then the technology kept breaking. But here we all are. How wonderful. So just take a moment to ground your sit bones down into the floor and lengthen out through your spine. Hands in your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes. And imagine that someone was gently pressing down on your shoulders so that you feel a little movement of tension coming out of your shoulders. Getting to lengthen the inhale and the exhale. And stay breathing in this slow, steady manner. And I invite you to become aware, or consciously aware, of whatever it is that's happening in your days at the moment that brings you a moment of joy or serenity, peace, or what it is that alleviates any feelings of anxiety or fear. And just have this intention at the beginning of the day to be conscious of those moments when you can feel yourself being present. For me, this period of uncertainty and change has absolutely helped me to even further believe in how transformative I find the practice of yoga to be for working through fear and anxiety and everything that we're experiencing at the moment. And I'm not suggesting that you must sit here and realise that yoga is the same mechanism for you, but to be aware of what it is that does help you through this period. Because if we can notice now what tools we have and what tools we can use to stay together through this time, then that means we have those tools forever, and we can continue to utilize them when life has its ups and downs, as it invariably will continue to do so for the rest of our lives. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We'll begin with one chant of Om, inhaling fully. Exhale fully. Inhale for Om. Hands either side of your hips and open your eyes. We're just going to begin with some gentle neck rolls. So as you inhale, bring your chin, your ear to your right shoulder. Gentle stretch in the left side of the neck. And then exhaling to roll your neck back down and around. Left ear to the left shoulder. And stretching out the right side of the neck. Back to the right. And back to the left. If this feels good, you can start to bring the head back, making a full circle. just change the cross of your legs so that we work both hips fairly equally. And we're going to bring our hands in front of us. You can have your eyes open. And then make little duck faces with your hands. And then bring your fingers onto your shoulders. And we're just going to bring the elbows up. So your elbows are in line with your ears. And then rolling them back down behind you. Moving with the breath, so inhaling as we lift up and exhale. And be aware of the movement of your shoulder blades here. So how this movement of the elbows changes the sensation in your shoulder blades. Shoulders a little squeeze. You can even give a massage to the bottom of your neck. Showing a bit of gentle love for yourself. And then bring the arms behind you, fingertips round down, and just gently lift the chest up. So as you lift the chest, feel space come into your heart center, to your chest cavity. And as you breathe, see if you can increase that feeling of space in your chest. You can lean back more if it feels good, maybe coming onto your hands. But keep pushing the floor away from you and use that pressure to open your chest. Back up. Come to stand at the front of the mat. And feet can be hip distance apart or together. And we're just going to hinge from the hips, lengthening through the spine, and then come straight into Uttanasana. So legs can be bent here. Take hold of your elbows. And let the head drop, relax the neck. Feeling the muscles in your legs starting to wake up. Pushing down with all four corners of your feet. Lifting the sit bones up. Engaging the core. Then release your elbows and reach your arms up behind your back. Clasp the hands together. Extend the arms away from you and fold a little deeper as your hands come up over towards the front of the mat. Release the hands. And then as the fingertips start to drop down to the floor, when they reach the floor, you're going to gently graze the fingertips along the mat as you sink down into your hips. Engage the core and inhale, rise up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Your toes now can start to come off the floor. You want your weight to sink back into your heels. The knees are bent deeply and tuck your tailbone down so that your sit bones are sliding away towards the floor. And as you move that tailbone down, continue to lift the chest up and reach out for your fingers. this is now full body engagement. We're working everything. See if you can sink a little lower. Just maintaining the reach out through your fingertips. Start to rise up to standing. Bring your hands together. Look at your thumbs. Pull all the energy up from the soles of the feet, through the legs, through the torso, through your chest and out through your fingers. And then exhale. Slowly start to fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold and step the right leg back. Step the left leg back, come to plank. Hold here, really pushing down into the floor with your hands. Opening the top of your spine, pushing back through the heels and pulling your belly up towards your spine. And then bend the elbows in towards your chest, rock your chest slightly forward, keep pushing down with the hands, and inhale, up dog or cobra. So if you're in up dog, think about really sinking the hips forward. If you're in cobra, push down with the pelvis. Release the glutes. I'm laughing because mine was so tightly clenched. I didn't realise till I said to release. And then push yourself back up. Come to downward facing dog. Rolling shoulders away from each other, lengthening through the spine. Engage the core, look between your feet. Inhale, the right leg starts to lift up. Bend the right knee in towards your chest. And then also come onto the toes of the left foot and bend the left knee. And step your right foot down wherever is comfortable. And if that is not between your hands, then you take your right hand, your right arm underneath the right knee and just shift it forward. So now we're in a low lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, look up. Extend the right leg back. Stretch the hamstring for a breath and then step forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Look at your thumbs. Open the chest. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, hands come up. Ardha Hastasana. Look at your thumbs. Open the chest. Exhale. Think about hinging from the hips. Keep your core in. Lift forward with the chest. And drop down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Step the left leg back. Step the right leg back. Hold plank. Nice and strong. Feeling heat being created in your muscles, in your body. And then bend the elbows in towards the chest. Come down, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And see if you can bring the shoulders back and down any amount. and doing it again. Release the glutes and then push back, down facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Bend the left knee, come onto the ball of the right foot. Both knees bend in as you push the floor away from you to see if you can get that extra height to step the leg forward. If it doesn't come all the way, left elbow under the left knee and just shift it forward. Inhale, look up. Extend through the pelvis. Drop the right knee down, look up. Extend the left leg, stretch it out and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, Ardha Hastasana. Look at your thumbs, open your chest. Exhale, Samastiti. Then bring your arms back, swing them down, touch the floor and come up into Utkatasana. Remember, tucking that tailbone down. If your knees are together, push them together. Bring your hands together at your heart. Keep low with the hips. And inhale, lift the left elbow up and bring it outside your right knee. Twist over to the right side. You can look down at the floor. You can look out in front of you, or you can look over your right shoulder. Try to keep the knees together and try to push your hands together to twist your heart up so it's in line with your hands. Everyone look down. Push down with your right big toe. Shift the weight into your right pelvis, your right leg, and start to lift the left foot up. Keep focusing on a point on the floor as you begin to extend the leg back. Step it back and come into twisted high lunge. Push out through the left heel. Maintain the twist to the right side. And then drop the left knee down. Inhale, come back to center. Next inhale, lift the arms up. Drop the left hand down so it's next to your right foot. Check your knee is in line with your right ankle. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. Twisted low lunge. And then start to reach the right hand back. Bend the right knee and take hold of the foot. If you cannot reach the foot, stay reaching with the right arm so you're still twisting here, opening the right shoulder. If you can take it, start to pull the foot in towards your left sit bone and look over your right shoulder. You have an option here to drop the left hand down in front of you and take hold of the right ankle. Release the left foot. Bring both hands either side of the right foot. Lift the left leg up and step back, downward facing dog. Reset everything here in downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands, bend the knees, step or maybe jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Swing the arms back, sweep them across the floor and rise up into Utkatasana. Tailbone is tucked, chest is lifted. Bring your hands together at your heart center. And inhale, lift the right elbow, bring it outside your left knee. And you can look at the floor, forward, or over your left shoulder. But try to keep the knees steady so you can push the knees together. Hands in line with your heart. Look down, push into your left big toe, engage your core, shift the weight over to the left hip, the left leg, and start to lift the right leg up. Extend the leg back until you're ready to step that leg backwards, and then come back into twisted high lunge. Nice. Drop the back knee. Inhale, hands to your heart center. Exhale. And next, inhale, lift the arms up. Drop the right hand down next to your left foot and inhale, left arm up. Start to reach the left hand back and either stay here looking back across the fingers or take hold of the foot. Pull the foot in, opening here, opening the left shoulder, and option to come down onto the right elbow. And that will help you get even deeper into your left hip, right hip, all the hips. Release the right leg, bring both hands either side of the left foot, extend the back knee and step back downward facing dog. Taking a moment to reset here. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Close your eyes, catch your breath, and notice how you feel. Open your eyes. We're going to do that all again, but we're going to do it quicker. So we start with Sun salutation, and then go for Utkatasana, twist, back leg lifts. So inhale, hands up, open your chest, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees. Step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Open the chest. Exhale, fold straight back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees or step through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Open the chest. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms back. Sweep them through. Come up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift the left elbow, twist to the right. And then step the left leg back. Twisted high lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, arms up. Bring the left hand down, reach the right arm behind you. Keep reaching or take hold of the foot. Open the right shoulder out, and maybe you come down onto the left elbow. Release the foot, cartwheel the hands back, extend the back leg, and step back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step or jump forward, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Swing the arms back and through, come into chair pose. Hands to your heart center, right elbow lifts, twist to the left. Look down and step the right leg back. Twisted high lunge. Drop the back knee, hands to your heart, then inhale, lift the arms up. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches behind you. Stay here or take hold of the foot. Pull it in towards your sit bone. Drop the elbow if that's an option. Look over your left shoulder. Release the back leg, cartwheel the left hand down, extend the right knee, and step back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees down, bring them as wide as your yoga mat, feet together, push the sit bones back onto the heels. Lift your arms up so that you're on your fingertips, and if it's available for you, drop the head all the way down. Otherwise, just keep the head gently lifted. Keep lengthening through the spine here in Balasana, child's pose. Drop the hands down, drop the arms down. Feeling relaxation come into your muscles. Inhale, look up. Shift your hips
forward so that they're in line with your knees. Walk your knees in line with your hips. And then slide the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. So relax your forehead down on the floor. Lift your sit bones up. Keep lengthening through the spine and gently pull the bottom of your ribs in. See the difference that makes to your thoracic spine. If you want more, you can come onto your chin. Push yourself up to all fours. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, slide the right arm underneath the left arm so your right shoulder comes to the floor. And here you can either reach the left arm forward, or you can take the left arm behind you and bring it to your right hip. So it will feel different for everyone. One may be more intense than the other, and it's up to you if you want to wind down the practice with a more intense shoulder opener or more relaxed one. Bring that left hand back so it's underneath your left shoulder, and push yourself back up to all fours. And then inhale, lift the left arm up, reach, and then slide it underneath the right side of your body, dropping down onto that left shoulder, and coming into your gentle twist here, right arm forward or to your left hip. Bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder and push yourself back up. Just take a moment here to round out the spine, push the floor away from you, tuck the tailbone, and then flex the spine the other way, opening your chest, pushing your sit bones up. Cross your left ankle over your right and push yourself back so that you're in a cross-legged position, and then extend the legs out in front of you. Just move your bum away so you're on your sit bones. Extend through the spine and start to walk the hands forward, coming into Paschimottanasana. Inhale, look up and walk the hands back. Maybe you need to scooch forward onto your mat. Bend the knees and reach the arms forward, and exhale, start to round the spine, coming down vertebra by vertebra, using your core, and then let the legs come out, arms come out, And try having your legs slightly wider than you normally would for Shavasana. Just see how different you can experience this familiar pose. Inhale, breathe in lots of love, and exhale, let everything go. Start to lengthen your inhale. Start to feel energy moving back through your body. Starting to move your toes and your fingers, your hands and your feet. Bring your feet together and inhale, lift your arms up overhead, giving yourself a big stretch. And exhale, release everything. Inhale, give yourself a big stretch full of gratitude and love and strength for the day ahead. And exhale. Bend your right knee and roll over onto your left side. Push yourself up to seated. Inhale fully, reach your arms up, and exhale, hands to your heart center. And just reconnecting with that conscious recognition and intention to notice today any points where you feel yourself able to let go. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale for Om. Rub your hands together. Create heat, energy, and place them over your eyes. Look into the darkness. Put your hands together and open your eyes. Hari Om Tat Sat.